Hello, Deep. Hello. Nitin ji,
Hi Ashwin, good evening.
yeah, welcome to this session. Good evening to you. And we thank you for your taking out time. We request you to take this session ahead. We'll have more people joining, but I'll request you to please start.
Sure. Thank you so much. And thank you for including me this in this celebration where you are working with the business community, the startup, shaping them and helping the nation to be a Viksit Bharat very soon. I know the vision of India is going to materialize in a better fashion, in a fast-paced manner, where we all are working collaboratively together as one team and singing the same song, helping each other, hand-holding each other. So, participants, I am Nitin Sachdeva. I welcome you here on behalf of Lemon Ideas. And we are here to sail through a journey today. Maybe some of you can connect, relate to some of the content which is being shared here today with you and discussed with you. And for some, it may be new, relevant, not relevant. But my expectation from all the participants is let's make this an interactive session wherein we talk to each other, and whatever is not relevant to you today, maybe at some point of time in the near future of relevance to you, and you can recollect, relate at that time. Okay, this was discussed with respect to a particular business scenario, and now I can improve my current processes using the same discussion points and inputs which were discussed. So, can we have a brief round of introduction with everyone, if possible, and people can come on cameras? I see a good bit of smart, energetic team members here. I call team members because everyone who is in entrepreneurship ecosystem is a team member. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Prashant Saral. Thanks for joining with your camera. Saurabh, I think like your light is a little low. Yeah, we have a lady from Oyowa. I could request, if I can request everyone to please rename themselves with respect to their business and their name. Please let me know once my screen is visible to everyone. Yeah,
Yes, it's visible, Nitin ji.
sure. Thanks. So from the attended list, I could grab some names which were familiar and some new. Thanks for joining in. Let's dive initially with the presentation, brief presentation. These are very few slides that I have prepared. Most of the talking points are what we do it in on a day in, day out basis. But AI as a tool for growth for startup founders is something like which is not a buzzword, but it's actually helping businesses scale up and meet the global expectations from their businesses. People say whether artificial intelligence will be of importance since it is a new thing, a new buzzword. I say it is nothing new. Artificial intelligence was in existence where people have presented paper, written books in the 90s, early 90s, and it is being used at our company, my own company. We have been using it since 2010-11. And from 2012, we have been implementing it across various solutions for forecasting, predictive analysis, behavior analytics, data governance, which are used across retail chains, quick serve restaurants, and a lot of other industries, including healthcare. So AI, like what we see today, is like generally speaking, startups say, "Hey, Chat GPT, can we build something on top of Chat GPT?" Chat GPT is one subset, which is a mixture of natural language processing and LLM, the large language models. So today they are small language models as well. And generative AI, which is more unique and important for your businesses going forward, which will save a lot of efforts from your regular daily routine and give you bandwidth so that you can focus on value creation, value addition, and building teams. So when people say I'm building a tech solution or I'm building a non-tech solution, directly, indirectly, it is connected to tech. Anywhere where you say that, okay, I'm working in some business, it has to be tech. It is tech. You cannot stay away from tech. So in that manner, for automation, a lot of manual processes, because startups have a definition of scaling up. So while scaling, you need a lot of automation for repetitive tasks. Those could be done through the use of tech. And the easiest way today is, like, instead of writing bulky codes, use some AI applications or platform or technological solutions that will save a lot of time for you. Like typical applications: text generation, video generation, audio generation, a lot of code generation for different purposes, and image generation. All these things could be done using generative AI capabilities. These could help with summarizing, expanding chatbots on your website. Like it's very easy and impressive to have a chatbot which directly relates. But yes, definitely there has to be some aspect of human intervention also included there. Inferring on the information which is there and then transforming. These are certain capabilities for generative AI. Is everyone okay with the speed and the velocity and volume? Let's keep it as an interactive session. Thanks, Prashant. And in case anyone has any question, I would be the first person to request, just unmute, raise your hand, unmute and say the question right there. Don't shy away from asking questions, because questions make the session interactive, and those interactions make the session inputs and takeaways meaningful for all of us. Again, a striking balance has to be brought in. Most of the CFOs, this is not me who has done the research, this is a PwC survey. I took it from the internet. 89% of the CFOs say that there has to be a striking balance which has to be brought in between cost cutting and investing for growth, which is a top challenge for transformation. Here lies the opportunity for all of us. The potential: 15.7 trillion contribution to the global economy by 2030. These are just estimated numbers from various reports generated through PwC surveys. So you see the potential of AI, and we are here on the topic AI for use in business by startups and for the startups. I got a list of the startups which have participated here. I'm happy to see there are agricultural startups, rural startups, healthcare and wellness startups, Gen AI, LLM, and big data startups. The biggest number of startups is in this domain: Gen AI, LLM, and big data. There are legal tech startups. So anyone would like to speak about their startup for a 5 minute, which can relate to any of these industry segments which are mentioned here? The use of AI is more relevant today when it comes to the use for, yeah, sorry, someone is speaking. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, we are fintech startups. Generally, हम लोग डेटा प्री स्क्रीनिंग करते हैं, डेटा मैट्रिक्स बिल्ड करते हैं और डेटा एनालाइज करके बैंक को शेयर कर रहे होते हैं फॉर लोन एंड अदर फाइनेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स। तो वहाँ पे एआई काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ अल्टरनेटिव डेटा सोर्स के साथ उनके रिस्क मिटिगेट करने के लिए, रिस्क वैलिडेट करने के लिए, और उस कस्टमर को पर्सनलाइज गाइडेंस देने के लिए कि अगर अभी आपका लोन नहीं हो रहा तो कब होगा, अगर और अभी हो रहा है तो कौन कौन से बैंक से हो रहा है, फिर उनकी एक्यूरेसी क्या है, किस बैंक से डिस्बर्समेंट के क्या चांसेस है और आरओआई क्या होगा। तो एक कंप्लीट गाइडेंस से लेके डिस्बर्समेंट तक में जो हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म है वो कस्टमर्स और बैंक्स दोनों को प्रॉपरली क्रेडिट और डेटा एनालिसिस में डिटेल्ड अंडरराइटिंग में हेल्प कर रही होती है। तो वहाँ पे चीजें जो 10 वर्किंग डेज का एक टैग था वो विद इन 2 और 3 आवर्स में सॉर्टेड होके और बैंक तक पहुंच जा रहा होता है।
परफेक्ट। सो बेसिकली आपने इसको जो है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सुमन, सौरभ, दिस इज अ ग्रेट इनपुट व्हाट you are giving here.
थैंक यू सर।
Yeah, so I would request other participants also to come forward and speak what they are
Hello.
doing and what they are intending to do.
Hi,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
My name is Saral Jain. I'm the founder of First Plum Agri Ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we are doing is we are providing free services to farmers, especially small scale and mid scale farmers.
Mm-hmm.
So, we ask them to register their farm, their commodities, what they are growing, their crop cycles, and we are also providing them with free satellite monitoring plans. So every week, satellite captures the images of the farm and provides them with their vegetation reports and irrigation reports and soil content reports.
Mm-hmm.
So we are planning to integrate AI with this model
Mm-hmm.
so that we can provide much more precise and personalized recommendations to our farmers, that what are the primary steps that they can adopt in the current cycles, and if they are planning for a newer season, then they can check out the mandi rates, that if they harvest it in April, what will be the mandi prices in mid May or June, or if they want to keep a stock of the commodity after the harvesting, then what will be the right time so that they can start selling the produce based on their soil conditions, farm conditions, and weather conditions. So this is how we are enabling the integration of AI within our application for the agricultural domain.
Perfect. So I was at Japan a few years ago. This was in 2017, where the person sitting at one of the expo, he showcased the entire farm, which is back in India somewhere. I don't remember the location, but the person was managing it from a simple dashboard in front of him, and everything with IoT devices and sensors and other equipments with cameras. It was being analyzed. So what we do is, like, I'll give you an example, uh, or rather, you should go and check John Deere website. They have a good bit of video knowledge which is shared there, how they help the farmers and what is it that they envision the future to be. It's based on a lot of research that John Deere does. John Deere, the tractor company, you should go on their website, look for videos which are available on their website. It will give you some additional inputs and insights on what R&D you are doing. Naturally, the time is very short here. I cannot dig deeper into exact business case for you, but this is one small thing that you can do going on John Deere. And also, when you are thinking of adding the satellite images to help with the soil quality, the moisture contents, the chemical composition, and the health of the soil, you can try checking in adding certain IoT devices, which will help all these things measure. Right? Like if someone is diabetic, what they do is instead of pricking on a daily basis or on a regular cadence, they just put that continuous glucose monitoring sensor on the arm. So just one small prick, and for 15 days or 7 days or 1 month, they are good. Like they can just measure it anytime on their cell phone. And if there are surges or dips which are alarming, they can set the alarm for that as well. If there is a sudden dip or if it is a sudden high, so the alarm automatically triggers, and it is helping people to stay within the expected range.
Yes, sir. We do have some weather station and irrigation-based stations, the hardware devices. But the small and mid-scale farmers are not able to afford the hardware tech. So initially, we are providing them the awareness with the software digital solutions at free of cost. And once they find it beneficial within their 2 crop cycle, we recommend them to use the hardware product as well, so that they can get much more realistic and precise information about the agriculture that they are doing.
Perfect. And
But
this is,
sure, sir, I'll definitely go through the John Deere website.
yeah, and this is in which location?
Sorry, sir.
This is in which location you are trying with the farmers?
We are doing in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, sir, initially.
Awesome. Congratulations, first of all. India needs people like you to
Thank you.
scale up the agricultural ecosystem, and we need to excel there as well. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
I'm Saurabh Jha, founder of EasyKia.
Mm-hmm.
जैसे कि हमारा है जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी बेस्ड स्टार्टअप है, जिसमें कि हमारा पूजा के रिलेटेड, पूजा का फूल, पूजा सामग्री के रिलेटेड स्टार्टअप है, राइट। तो इसके अंदर अभी जो आज के जो यंग यूथ और वर्किंग वुमेन्स है, जो इसके रिलेटेड कि आज कोई भी पूजा करना है, क्या सामान लगता है, क्या उसको बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, आज नो अवेयर नहीं है वो, आज भी सीनियर सिटीजन से या सासू माँ से लोग पूछते हैं उसको कंसल्ट करने के, पूजा में क्या है, क्या लगने वाला है। आज भी बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता है, या पंडित जी को पता है, जो करते हुए है उनको पता है। इसके रिलेटेड एआई स्पिरिचुअलिटी के टेम्पल के रिगार्डिंग, पूजा के रिलेटेड कौन सा टाइमिंग क्या अच्छा है, कौन सा पंडित कौन सा है, कौन सा पूजा में क्या क्या आइटम्स लगते हैं, हर एक रिलेटेड, लाइक महाराष्ट्रियन पूजा, साउथ इंडियन पूजा, नॉर्थ इंडियन पूजा, राइट, बंगाली पूजा। तो हर कास्ट के रिलेटेड हमारा स्पिरिचुअलिटी को एआई में क्रिएट करना, जो हमारे मतलब इसके पीछे हम लोग बिहाइंड वर्क कर रहे हैं, तो इसके रिलेटेड थोड़ा सा मुझे जानना था इस सेक्टर में।
Yeah, basically this is a good thought what you have. What I will suggest is जो आप डेटा को ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, जो मॉडल को ट्रेन कर रहे हैं जिस डेटा सेट से, उसकी
जी
ऑथेंटिसिटी को देखिए। अभी
जी
Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Modi has given an example in front of a lot of people who were AI experts in a conference कि AI जो है, जो AI इमेज जनरेट करता है, वो लेफ्ट हैंड से लिखने वाले की इमेज ढंग से नहीं कर सकता है। क्यों?
जी
क्योंकि उसको जो मॉडल को ट्रेन किया गया है वो सारे राइट हैंडर की इमेज से किया गया है। ये
एग्जैक्टली।
और किसी ने आज तक देखा ही नहीं था। तो ऐसे ही में जो आप सोर्स ला रहे हैं, जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं महाराष्ट्रियन पूजा, तो आप वो किस मतलब विद्वान से पूछ रहे हैं और वो
जी
उसका ऑथेंटिक सोर्स क्या है उसको
जी
देखिए। तो जो मॉडल आप ट्रेन करेंगे, तो जनरली क्या होता है, मैंने जो पर्सनल देखा है, जो पंडित जी आते हैं, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू एवरीवन, मतलब एक
राइट
मेरे रेगुलर वाले पंडित जी हैं, वो उनको जब सामग्री की बात होती है, अगर हम कुछ भूल जाते हैं, वो बोलते चलो भूल चूक माफ, इसकी जगह ये रख देते हैं,
जी
क्योंकि वो तो पंडित हैं। बट
जी
कुछ ऐसे पंडित होते हैं जो बोलते हैं ठीक है सामग्री मैं ले आऊंगा, और फिर हमारे
जी
घर में दादी होती है, दादाजी होते हैं, उन्हें पता होता है कि उस चीज के लिए वो पर्टिकुलर सामग्री चाहिए। वो
एग्जैक्टली
के लिए पंडित जी आपने ये नहीं लाया, नहीं नहीं बोले आजकल ये चलता है, इसके ये भी लिखा हुआ है, ये भी है,
राइट
क्योंकि उनके पास वो पर्टिकुलर आइटम होती है।
जी
आपका इसका जो है, वाइल यू यूज एआई टू हेल्प पीपल, एआई को ट्रेन करने के लिए जो डेटा सेट्स हैं और जो
जी
ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन है, यू शुड इन्वेस्ट इन द ह्यूमन कैपिटल एज वेल। एआई को तो अडॉप्ट कीजिए, लेकिन
जी
एआई जो लोग बोलते हैं ना कि एआई आ जाएगा तो हमारी नौकरी खा जाएगा, हमारा काम खत्म हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा।
राइट
या तो वो जो डेटा सोर्स जो जनरेट करना है उसको देखिए, और फिर उसमें उस सोर्स के लिए भी आप अलग अलग लेवल्स निकाल सकते हैं।
पर लास्ट 3 इयर्स में हम लोग ने पूरा डेटा कैप्चर किया है,
हम्म,
मतलब अभी हम लोग ने जो स्टार्ट किया है, मतलब हर रिलेटेड हम लोग ने प्रोडक्ट क्रिएट किया हुआ है इन हाउस।
हम्म,
ओके, उनके पीछे पूरा हम लोग ने डेटा भी जनरेट किया है। तो
हम्म,
ये सारा चीज करने के बाद हमारा अभी जो है ऐप बेस्ड, प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड है, सर्विस बेस्ड। तो
हम्म।
इनको हम इनटू एआई में, कि जो एक इंफॉर्मेटिक, जो आज में लोगों को प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं किससे पूछूं, तो ये पूरा इंफॉर्मेटिक रिकमेंड भी करेंगे, उस एरिया वाइज भी करेंगे। तो इसके रिलेटेड हम लोग प्लान कर रहे हैं एआई में, इस सेक्टर में।
परफेक्ट। तो मेरा सजेशन ये रहेगा, एआई
जी
टूल्स तो आपको मिल जाएंगे एनालाइज करने के लिए डॉक्यूमेंट, लेकिन
जी
डॉक्यूमेंट ऑथेंटिसिटी भी ट्रेस कीजिए और सोर्स ट्रेस कीजिए। एक
एग्जैक्टली सर।
नागपुर में एक कंपनी है जो ग्लोबल बन रही है अभी,
हम्म।
उन्होंने एआई में मतलब इंडियन जो माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज बोलते हैं लोग, उसका
जी
सोर्स निकाला है उन्होंने। जैसा
जी
पांडुलिपि में लिखे हुए करीब 1 मिलियन से ऊपर उसमें जो ओरिजिनल पत्र थे, उसको
जी
उन्होंने एनालाइज करवा के उसको मतलब सेफगार्ड करा के उसको कन्वर्ट किया है। पहले संस्कृत में किया है, फिर उसके बाद इंग्लिश में किया है, इंग्लिश
एग्जैक्टली
में किया है उसको। तो उसमें जैसे जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आती है, तो वो ऑथेंटिसिटी आ जाती है। तो आपके पास भी जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आएगी, जैसे आप बता रहे हैं कि एक पर्टिकुलर पूजा के लिए ये 20 सामग्री लगती है, और ये
राइट
इस विधि से होती है, इसमें इतने मिनट का टाइम लगेगा, इतने लोग बैठेंगे। तो यू शुड वर्क ऑन while you are training your system, your model with different questions, जो यूजर डालेगा क्वेश्चन उसके सिचुएशन में आएगा।
राइट।
तो ओरिजिनल जो ऑथेंटिक डॉक्यूमेंट है उसका सोर्स भी वहां पे डिस्प्ले हो।
यस सर।
राइट। और वो सोर्स की ओनरशिप इसमें क्या है, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जो होता है, जो मैं बाद में टच करने वाला था, आईपी। आई
यस।
हैव सीन सर्टन पीपल ओवर हियर हैव देयर पेटेंट्स एंड आईपी इन देयर नेम, मतलब 25% से ऊपर स्टार्टअप्स के पास आईपी खुद का है। तो जब आप मॉडल को ट्रेन करते हैं, आईपी इन्फ्रिंजमेंट का कहीं कुछ नहीं आना चाहिए। मतलब आईपी लॉज जो है बहुत स्ट्रिक्टली उसको फॉलो कीजिए। एंड व्हेन वी आर बिल्डिंग स्टार्टअप्स, हमारे पास हम जाते हैं कि ठीक है, कोई अगर मेंटर आ गया या कोई इन्वेस्टर आ गया, हम बोलते हैं ठीक है फंडिंग दे दो। उसकी वजह आपके जो आस्क रहते हैं, सबसे पहले तो टीम का आस्क रहना चाहिए कि टीम में कौन कौन है, बोर्ड ऑफ एडवाइजर्स में कौन कौन है।
करेक्ट।
उसके बाद बोर्ड ऑफ एडवाइजर्स के साथ साथ आपने लीगल, क्योंकि स्टार्टअप का मतलब ही ये है कि स्केलेबल बिजनेस बेसिकली,
एग्जैक्ट।
जो बहुत जल्दी मतलब रेवेन्यू स्केल कर लेता है, या नंबर ऑफ यूजर्स ले आता है, या वेल्थ क्रिएट कर देता है,
जी।
या सोशल इम्पैक्ट अगर सोशल स्टार्टअप है तो। लेकिन
जी।
उसमें कैसा है कि हम लोग एक चीज भूल जाते हैं कहीं ना कहीं, जैसे कोई फर्स्ट टर्म शीट आती है हमारे पास, हम सीधा वो टर्म शीट को बोलते हैं अच्छा ये बड़ी कंपनी से आई है, उनकी तो स्टैंडर्ड है, तो चलो साइन कर दो उसको। उसकी बजाय आईपी के लिए आपको लीगल एडवाइस जो है, दैट इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट। यू शुड फोकस
करेक्ट।
ऑन गेटिंग द राइट लीगल एडवाइस फ्रॉम डे वन इटसेल्फ।
करेक्ट।
And with using the right AI tools, you can get information around different laws which are applicable to you. ये तो सिंपल, मतलब क्लॉड से भी हो जाएगा, ये अपना जेमिनाई से भी हो जाएगा, चैट
जी।
जीपीटी से भी हो जाएगा। डोंट पुट
जी।
योर इंफॉर्मेशन, सीक व्हाट ऑल एप्लीकेबल लॉज आर देयर, what all rights you need to safeguard in your business. Great, great, good talking to you. Yeah.
थैंक
So, autonomous cars, everyone knows. Banks are using AI for credit profiling these days. When you see your own banks, they give you offers which are exactly as per your financial status, as per your needs. How is it happening? They do your credit profiling, and then there is the information is passed to the relevant tools which are used there, and you are given specified offers which are there. In industries, just understand the scenario where thousands of machines are there. Like say, for example, Siemens, there are 10,000 Siemens machines in used. So there is a maintenance schedule, but you don't know these are machines. So with some specific IoT devices and some analytics around the information around the sensors, you can gauge which machine is going to go wrong. Because if some machines are heating, they are outliers in the data points basically. If all other machines are heated to a certain extent, but only 5 machines which are there, they are heated beyond that extent. So you can concentrate on those outliers and do the preventive maintenance at the right time so that it doesn't go wrong. I'm sorry. The customers spend predictions. We have been embedding these in retail since 2010-11, wherein a particular geography in a particular season is analyzed with respect to the point of customer spends, and customer spends are not rational, not proportional in each year. They tend to vary with market conditions as well. What are the competition which are doing? So there are a lot of tools with which we can do this. Like generative AI can help you with a lot of personalized education. The L&D departments in your organization, you don't need to keep people in the L&D department. There are tools wherein you give them your documentation, your requirements on the product specific and manuals. And with those models being trained there on that information, we can train our people. And even if you are into configuration, doing configuration and setting for your customers, these AI tools can help people with videos and graphs and images generated from these AI tools that, hey, for this particular step, you need to follow these configuration, and the end result would look like this. And if the configurations are right and the end results matches, so the testing efforts are saved to a great extent. This is India's technological adoption speed. Again, not me, but McKinsey is saying earlier the prediction was that whatever technological enhancements India would do by 2090, with the introduction of generative AI, it is possible to do that automation by 2060 itself. This is just a few years of generative AI. Just imagine this report referenced after 5 years or after 3 years, how fast world would move. Automation has a great impact on productivity. When you say that, okay, you are having repetitive tasks. So if you focus on the right tool to automate them, 89% of the employees have reported that there are fewer repetitive tasks, having more time to focus on other things as top benefits of AI. I'll give you an example. There is a test automation tool, like any company which is implementing IT solutions from different organizations have to do integration tests. And every configuration is different, every configuration is unique. If they are not certified to be talking to each other at the same level, someone has to do the actual test after doing the implementation. So there are test automation tools which use a lot of AI, wherein based on the manuals, they can create test cases, test reports, how the system will look after implementation, after integration, and what would be the exceptions there. You can work on the exceptions, do the reconfigurations properly, or do the customization if possible, and save time. In one of the use cases, we were working for a European petrochemical giant for their convenience stores. The original estimate was for 37 engineers for 18 months. We were able to do it in 9 engineers with 7 months of duration. While saving cost for them, we also saved the efforts and we generated more business from the same customer. Are we all on the same page about the benefits of what team members say, and you need to adopt different tools and technologies, including AI automation tools and platforms? This is a research. Zoom has given this research. Majority of the leaders whose teams use AI say they collaborate better. It helps with better decision making, and everyone is able to work better when they are not in the same location. Today, the world is a global village. We all work in different time zones from different geographical locations, but work in one team. Simple tools for collaboration, which have some AI embedded into it, which analyze and assess and predict the behavior and repetitive nature, could be automated using certain tools and platforms, help with a lot of savings and satisfaction. This is again a Goldman Sachs report. The average increase in productivity is about 25%. Are we all on the same page here? Because there are a lot of startups which are in the Gen AI, LLM, big data, legal tech, education, healthcare, D2C, e-commerce, retail. Technological enhancement in the AI phase is helpful for all of you. So here, what we should do is we should identify and jot down what percentage of our work is regular. Regular means we have to do it on a regular basis, which is repetitive, and what percentage is unique. So for unique things, you can think as a ABC analysis, it could be in B priority, but the A priority could be wherein there are regular tasks which are repetitive in nature and have to be done on repetitive cadence. So you can think of automation to bring automation there and save time. This is, how many of you have heard about OpenAI Operator? So I'll give you an example. Like if I have to regularly travel from Nagpur to Delhi every Friday, I can just open the operator and give a simple English command in simple English syntax that, okay, hey, operator, if I have like 6 months of travel, so I'll put down the dates from this date to this date on Thursdays or Fridays. Buy me tickets to and fro from Nagpur to Delhi and return next day between the price range of this to this. So what will it do? It will automatically go on the website, check, do the analysis where it is available for cheap or within the range. And if it is available for within the range, it will automatically book those tickets for me and give the results. Let's see this video. This is a new edition.
Hello, good morning.
Can you tell us your name? What do you do here at OpenAI?
Yeah, sure. My name is Baishen Xu, and I'm a software engineer on the operator product team.
And what are you going to show us today?
Yeah, today I want to show you a very cool feature the team built to make operator better. What we do is we allow you to save tasks that people often do with operator for later use. On the top right of every conversation or every task, there's a save task button that you can click and it will help you generate a task with the right title and right prompt, like ordering a boba or getting an Uber home. And I'm going to show you how I use it to book a Friday dinner reservation. And this is the prompt that I give to operator, and I'm going to trigger it. Now, as instructed, operator would ask what type of food I would like. And this time I want to have Chinese food, try China Live, if it's available. And now operator just loads up a browser and start doing task. I'm all hands off. It will go to the opentable.com and start doing the task without me having to do anything.
Have a good dinner. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Can we implement operator kind of tools? This is one tool. Can we implement similar tools? There is a case study for Copilot. Let's quickly go through this case study as well.
Moody's and Microsoft announced a new strategic partnership to transform Moody's vast market data platform using generative AI. So for our first use case, we've built the Moody's Copilot that can be accessed right inside of Teams. The Copilot's been rolled out to all 14,000 Moody's employees worldwide, and the Moody's team is super excited about this application. So let's take a look at the demo and we'll show you how it works. Cool. So in this scenario, Anna Willow, an investment advisor, works at a leading investment company, and she's sending an IM to Morgan Winter, who's a research analyst who specializes in this sector, asking about a client that's looking to invest more in HLP manufacturing. Of course, Morgan suggests using the Moody's Copilot to assist them in their prep. So Anna tags the Moody's Copilot in Teams and asks for the latest insights on HLP manufacturing, focused on credit rating and financial performance. Moody's Copilot shares a summary of their strategy, products, and commentary on how they can grow their business. The Copilot also provides data points in an adaptive card, which retrieves Moody's proprietary data about the company, including.
So I just wanted to show some glimpse of Copilot and the benefits that it can bring. But as a business, what you should do is when the use cases are there, you should club it with AI native devices. There are a lot of repetitive things which these devices which are out there can automate for you and generate the results on their own. So the devices are capable of processing the data, making the decisions, and executing the tasks autonomously. But at the same time, we have to be very cautious about the security aspect. Today, hacking is also equally very easy. Anyone can sitting in any part of the globe can go and hack the system if they find vulnerabilities there. All your mundane tasks, So from the smallest of the mundane to mundane task, you should think of automating. And once you start with small tasks which are of low value, even the high value task can also be automated and higher value could be received. Advanced data visualization, there could be certain use cases. It's simple, start simple, but adopt technology. Assessing the needs. First, we need to see, a lot of people say, automate everything. But what if your business is not requiring that automation, or the value that you will derive after automation would not be sufficient enough to generate that much profits or revenues for your business. So you need to understand your business challenges which are unique to you, identify areas where AI can deliver the most impact, and then research on different tools which are available out there. There are a lot of tools which people say generally, like if you go on any social networking site, you will find a lot of tools. People say, okay, this is a free tool. This saves this particular effort of yours and generates more happiness for people and generates more value for the end customers. But verify the authenticity of these tools as well, because nothing comes for free. Anything which is for free has some crawl or some thing connected with it. You should make sure that your data is intact, and your security of your customer data and processes and your business assets is always should be of high importance. You should create small center of excellence. Center of excellence are focus groups within your organization where experts and leaders within the organization, if you don't have an expert internally, you can bring a consultant for time being to start with, or a mentor who is a subject matter expert in that field. And then sitting together, you can find the best processes and possible solutions within this center of excellence. Center of excellence is like there is a subject matter expert, there is business stakeholder, there are people who are SMEs and who are experts as well. And then there are people who need to get trained. So there has to be proper approach, SOPs written, and proper documentation prepared for these kind of center of excellence, wherein future, like today, you have a need for serving with 20 people. But what if you get orders or you get contracts where you need to have 500 people included? So how are you going to scale up the volume of people if it is a human intensive company, a human effort intensive company? So for that, these center of excellence has the proper SOP, proper framework in place. The new people coming in with the use of right AI tools, as we discussed, for training, could be onboarded at a very fast-paced manner on the new projects, and develop a small POC with the pilot project and measure the success. Measuring the success has to be always in terms of indicators which will help you to showcase your business USPs to the outside world. And then scale and integrate. Some of the tools that we see for workflow automation, finance automation, these are available. Some of the other tools also I was reading a few minutes ago before this session is like Google Looker Studio. Formerly, this was known as Data Studio. This is a free business intelligence tool for visualizing data. Microsoft Clarity is also there, which is a free heat map and session recording tool for website analytics. On the automation for AI chatbots and workflow automation, you have chatbot, that is ManyChat, which is free plan for WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. Similarly, the N8N, which is this logo on the left side with the circles and connectors, N8N. This is self-hosted and free. This is an alternative to Zapier for startups. CRM, you need to have a CRM. There are a lot of free tools from Zoho as well, but HubSpot CRM, the free version you can start. This is an AI-powered customer relationship management tool. Copy.ai, AI-generated marketing content. It is a freemium. Initially, it starts with free, but after you consume the free credits, it will charge premium to you. Similarly, for product development, people who are into IT domain, There are a lot of no-code AI model training platforms, like even the Google Auto ML. Initially, you can start with the free version of Google Auto ML. Hugging Face is free for some models, which is an open source AI model for NLP, computer vision, and more such things. There are AI-powered no-code development like Bubble, which is which has a free tier as well. And Make, this was earlier known as Intromat. It has a free plan. It is AI-based workflow automation. We are regularly using Bill.com, Expensify, Velocity for doing processing for financial services. These are really very helpful and have a lot of AI capabilities in it. DAL-E is something which you should explore. AR or AI automation tools in the HR side can help with better customer relationship management as well. The key is start simple, identify and protect core business processes, start automating ancillary processes, and next step is extensive use of tools and technology. Make sense? The most important thing, cyber security. AI, you have to be very careful. There is a research by IBM where only 24% of generative AI projects are being secured. I was at a session on a panel at Dubai at one of the very prestigious events. And there, one of the renowned company people were promoting their product as a AI help agent for everyone. And asking simple questions, I was able to confirm from the panel that yes, they take data from your organization to train other customers as well. So you need to be very careful about using these tools. Secure cloud and infrastructure. Firewalls. Today, the cost of firewalls has significantly gone down, and these firewalls need regular log checks as well. Your laptops, what you use, whatever devices you are connecting to your internet, where all your email IDs are logged in, what all applications you are downloading, what is the usage of your disk drive space across different time zones. You need to regularly check. Private GPTs, vector databases for LLMs, the architecture when you are using like the people in the Gen AI, LLM and big data space. So RAG architecture is kind of supposed to be a secured architecture. And last but the most important thing, LLMs should not be used as replacement for expert advice. LLMs are based on certain data which is given to it for training purposes, but the experts can advise regarding the same topic to 10 different businesses in 10 different manner because their situation is unique, their use case is unique, and their problem is also unique. AI could be used in cybersecurity for threat detection, predictive analytics, fraud prevention, and most importantly, when you are building mission critical solutions. So you have to plug all gaps and make sure that there is no vulnerability which is left behind. So for vulnerability management also, AI is a good tool. So that was all for today. From my side, any questions I'm happy to take up. We still have 10 minutes for the session to go. Thank you so much. And I congratulate each one of you to have participated here and been here, and congratulate Lemon Ideas for hosting this session. Thank you so much. Ashwin, you there?
Yes, yes, Nitin ji. Any questions from any of the participants? Hello.
Yeah, thank you for a very interesting session, sir, Nitin ji. I have a quick question. Right, we tried out a lot of Indian LLMs like OpenHati and Krithvim to khair, I don't call it an Indian LLM yet. They made a lot of noise, but that's just a wrapper on top of 3.5 turbo chat GPT 3.5. Anyway, we're not able to find a good Indian LLM that will reply in with a Indian-like tone, and not the classic Western way. Do you know of any decent Indian LLMs? I'm not talking about translation. I'm talking of the language itself, especially Hindi, for example.
Krutrim. You can try Krutrim. Krutrim. KRUTR.
Sir, yeah, Ola wala na. They were, I don't know if they're using their own LLMs now. They started off as a wrapper on top of 3.5 turbo.
So you can try Bharat GPT from Inverse AI.
Bharat GPT. Okay.
From Inverse AI, it's a Nagpur homegrown company. A friend of mine, his kids, 9-year-old, started that company.
Very nice. Bharat GPT, what is the name, sir? Inverse, INVERSE, is it?
Inverse, INVERSE.ai.
Inverse.ai. Okay, sir. We'll have a look.
Yeah.
We'll have a look. Thank you.
Nitin Sachdeva. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, what we are doing is our startup has got two parts. One part is the human expert part, where we produce a personality report based on like 32 years of research in the team. And then we were not really planning to include AI, but Microsoft came and challenged us. So then what happens is by the time the personality report is ready, there is a fine-tuned and trained AI based on that user's specific personality for the user to ask questions. How can